Life is a battlefield. Every day, we face decisions, struggles, and challenges that demand our strength, wisdom, and power. The true secret to navigating this battle is understanding the rules that govern success and survival. Stop being nice and start living for yourself, because niceness in this world is a form of weakness, a strategy that keeps you small, unnoticed, and unfulfilled. The world doesn't reward kindness, no. The world respects power, control, and decisiveness. If you're constantly bending over backward to please others, sacrificing your own needs, desires, and boundaries, you're nothing more than a tool for others to use. You become predictable, and predictability is a weakness, because no one takes advantage of the unpredictable, the bold, and the decisive. Being nice is not a virtue, it's a trap. It's an invisible chain that keeps you confined to mediocrity, always seeking approval, always fearing rejection. Let me ask you, how many opportunities have you missed simply because you didn't want to upset someone? How many times have you said yes when you should have said no? How many times have you watched life pass by as you silently put your needs last? This is what being nice does. It keeps you stagnant, stuck in the comfort of others' expectations, while your dreams gather dust. If you want to be a player in this game of life, you have to stop being nice and start being real. Nice people are pleasers, not leaders. People who always say yes are easy to control because they have no backbone, no spine. The first step in taking control of your life is to realize that niceness isn't just a weakness, it's a form of manipulation by others. It's a form of self-sabotage. When you say yes to others' demands, you're saying no to yourself. The moment you realize this, the chains of being nice will begin to loosen. But here's the thing. It's not easy to stop being nice, because it requires you to embrace rejection. It requires you to challenge everything you've ever been taught. You were conditioned to be liked, to be agreeable, to be the good person, but you cannot achieve greatness by seeking everyone's approval. People will not respect you because you're nice. They will respect you because you are bold, because you are strong, and because you know what you want and you're not afraid to take it. The fear of rejection is one of the most powerful forces that hold people back. And nice people are often the most afraid of it. They're afraid that if they don't play nice, if they don't put everyone else's feelings first, they'll be left alone. But here's the truth. Rejection is a gift. Rejection is your weapon. Rejection tells you who's really on your side, who really respects you, and who is just using you. Rejection reveals the truth about people and about your own self-worth. The moment you stop fearing rejection, you open the door to real opportunities, real relationships, and real growth. Rejection is the universe's way of protecting you from distractions, from people who are not meant for your journey. If you truly want to stop being nice, you have to stop fearing the consequences of others' disapproval. You have to stop apologizing for your existence. Nice people apologize for everything, even for taking up space. How many times have you found yourself apologizing when you didn't need to? How many times have you shrunk yourself just to make others comfortable? Stop apologizing for setting boundaries. Stop apologizing for protecting your peace. Stop apologizing for saying no. Niceness is an excuse for avoiding conflict. But conflict is where growth happens. It's in the discomfort of standing firm in your decisions, of asserting your needs, that you'll find your true power. The ability to say no is one of the most powerful tools you can wield. People who can't say no are slaves to the whims of others, always at the mercy of everyone else's needs. But when you can say no without hesitation, you take back control. You stop living for the validation of others and start living for yourself. And the more you say no, the more power you gain, the more confidence you build, and the more respect you demand. Understand that every time you say no, you're creating space for what truly matters. Saying no isn't just about rejecting others, it's about protecting your time, energy, and your future. It's about prioritizing what's important to you and having the courage to let go of what isn't. When you stop being nice, you begin to embrace your own worth. You realize that you are not obligated to give your energy, your time, or your attention to anyone who does not deserve it. Your value does not depend on the approval of others. Your worth is intrinsic, and once you truly accept that, you stop living for the approval of others and start living for your own goals, your own dreams, your own success. Being nice will make you liked, but it won't make you respected. Respect comes when you stop chasing validation, when you stop seeking approval from others, and start validating yourself. When you stand firm in your beliefs, when you speak your truth, and when you show up for yourself, the world will have no choice but to respect you. But you cannot do that if you're constantly trying to please everyone around you. You cannot succeed by dimming your light for the comfort of others. Authenticity is the real key to success. When you are authentic, when you stop pretending to be something you're not, you attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right situations into your life. People are drawn to authenticity, to confidence, and to strength. So, stop being nice, stop playing small, stop seeking approval, and start showing up as the real you. The world doesn't need another nice person. It needs someone bold, someone unapologetic, someone who isn't afraid to take risks and make waves. The moment you stop being nice is the moment you take control of your life. The moment you stop being nice is the moment your real journey begins. And trust me, that journey will be filled with power, opportunity, and respect. Take the reins of your life. Stop playing it safe. Stop pleasing others. And watch how everything changes when you stop being nice and start being real. Stop being nice. The truth is, the more you try to please everyone, the less respect you earn. You've been conditioned your entire life to play nice, to be agreeable, to be the good person in every situation. But the people who succeed, who rise to the top, who make an impact, are not the nice ones. They are the ones who know when to stand their ground, when to break the rules, and when to ignore the niceness that the world demands. You see, nice people live in constant fear. Fear of rejection, fear of judgment, and fear of conflict. But the successful ones, they thrive in it. Rejection is a tool. Judgment is a reflection of others' insecurities. And conflict is simply the battleground where true power is won. Nice people are slaves to the opinions of others. They mold themselves to fit into a box that others create, terrified that if they step outside of it, they'll be ridiculed, dismissed, or abandoned. But guess what? You can't win by playing it safe. You can't win by making sure everyone around you is happy. People-pleasing is a form of self-betrayal. You're putting your needs, desires, and boundaries aside to fulfill someone else's agenda. You're slowly but surely turning yourself into a shadow of who you could be. You're playing their game, and they don't even care about your success. They only care about what you can do for them. It's time to take back your power. It's time to step into the role of the master of your own life. Niceness is a tactic for those who want to remain invisible, unnoticed, and unthreatening. But the world doesn't move forward by staying in the shadows. The world moves forward by people who refuse to be overlooked, who take what they want, who carve out their own path, and dare others to follow. If you're still trying to play the game of life by being nice, you're playing by the wrong rules. You are stuck in a cycle of validation, endlessly searching for approval and acceptance. The truth is, the more you seek validation, the further you drift from what you truly want and who you truly are. People can sense this desperation, and they will use it against you. You will be manipulated, controlled, and reduced to nothing more than a pawn in someone else's game. Think about this for a moment. When was the last time you felt truly respected? Respected for your mind, your strength, your authenticity? If you've been nice your whole life, you've been living in a lie. You've been living in the illusion that kindness and niceness will get you the respect you crave. But niceness is not a sign of strength, it's a sign of insecurity. True power lies in knowing your value, in being unapologetically yourself, and in not needing anyone's approval to live your life. When you stop being nice, you stop asking for permission to be who you are. You stop holding back your greatness for fear of others' opinions. You step into your truth, and that is when you start to change everything. Let's talk about boundaries. Boundaries are not just lines in the sand. They are the walls that protect your energy, your time, and your soul. Nice people don't set boundaries. They fear the backlash. They fear being called selfish or rude. But let me ask you, what's more selfish, constantly draining your own energy to make others happy, or standing up for yourself and protecting what's important to you? Boundaries are not a luxury. They are a necessity. If you don't set boundaries, you will be dragged into everyone else's chaos, everyone else's needs, and you will never have the time or space to pursue what truly matters to you. Setting boundaries is the first step in stopping the cycle of niceness. It is the first step in reclaiming your power. When you stop being nice, you stop waiting for someone else to give you permission to succeed. You stop relying on external validation, and you stop giving away your energy to people who don't appreciate it. You will no longer feel guilty for saying no. You will no longer feel bad about setting limits on your time, your energy, and your resources. Saying no is a statement of strength. It's a statement that you are the master of your life, and no one else gets to dictate how you spend your time, how you live your life, or how you achieve your success. But let's get deeper into the mindset of those who are successful. The people who truly excel in life are not afraid of rejection. They don't care if others like them or not. They understand that rejection is not personal. It's simply a sign that they are taking risks, pushing boundaries, and refusing to accept mediocrity. Rejection is a reflection of your audacity. If you're not getting rejected on a regular basis, it means you're playing it too safe. You're staying in the comfort zone. And nothing extraordinary ever happens in the comfort zone. The successful person thrives on rejection because they understand that every no brings them closer to the yes that really matters. Every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to recalibrate. When you stop being nice, you stop fearing failure. You start seeing failure as feedback, not as a final destination. You embrace the discomfort, the risks, and the struggles because you know that's where the magic happens. It's in the struggle where you find your true power. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the fear of being alone. Nice people fear loneliness. They fear that if they stop being nice, they will lose everyone around them. They fear that standing up for themselves will alienate them from their friends, their family, and their colleagues. But here's the truth. You cannot move forward by clinging to relationships that hold you back. You cannot grow by keeping people in your life who drain you, who demand your time and energy without giving anything in return. You must be willing to let go of these relationships, even if it's uncomfortable. If someone cannot respect your boundaries, your goals, and your journey, then they don't belong in your life. Let me tell you something. The moment you stop being nice is the moment you start attracting the right people. The ones who will challenge you, who will push you, who will help you rise to your full potential. The ones who will respect you for your strength, your authenticity, and your willingness to stand up for yourself. The people who respect you won't demand that you bend to their will. They will admire your ability to take control of your life, to stay true to your values, and to create your own success. Being nice has kept you stuck. It has kept you small. It has kept you playing by someone else's rules. But now, it's time to step into your greatness. It's time to stop being nice and start being powerful. Take control of your life. Set your boundaries. Say no when you need to. Stop seeking validation. Embrace rejection. Stop shrinking yourself for others' comfort. Stop apologizing for your existence. And watch as your life transforms. The world doesn't need more nice people. It needs people who are unapologetically themselves, who know their worth, and who aren't afraid to take what they want. You're ready for that. It's time to stop being nice. Start being real. And when you do, you will realize that everything you've ever wanted was waiting for you the moment you decided to stop being nice and start being powerful. So, ask yourself today, are you ready to stop being nice and start being powerful? Are you ready to embrace the discomfort of rejection, the challenge of boundaries, and the courage to live unapologetically? Because the moment you decide to stop pleasing others and start pleasing yourself, your entire world will shift. The power you seek is already within you. It always has been. All that's left to do is unlock it. So, take control of your life. Stand firm in your truth, and watch as you attract the respect, opportunities, and success that you deserve. Stop being nice. Start being real. The world is waiting for you to rise now. Go and claim what's yours. So, I ask you now, what are you waiting for? The world doesn't need another nice person who hides behind politeness and fear. The world needs warriors, those who dare to step out, who take charge, who break free from the chains of niceness and embrace the power that's waiting inside them. Stop settling for mediocrity. Stop waiting for someone else's approval. The time to step into your greatness is now. When you stop being nice, you stop allowing others to define your life. You take back control over your time, your energy, and your future. You stop letting the world dictate who you should be and start shaping your own destiny. Remember, being nice is a tactic for the weak. But power is for the bold. Power is for those who are willing to walk their own path, stand firm in their beliefs, and never apologize for who they are. So, the question remains, will you continue to play by the rules of the world, or will you create your own? Will you keep being nice, shrinking yourself to make others comfortable, or will you rise up and take what is rightfully yours? The world is watching. Your future is waiting. The moment you stop being nice, you will realize that you are the one who has been holding yourself back all along. Now, go out there, take control, and show the world the real you. Because when you stop being nice, you become unstoppable.